Abeautifuljungle. This was November 25th, the week before, the Saturday before the kids were out of school for Thanksgiving break. So I needed to do some breakfast food for them. So that day, I did French toast, a lot of French toast, and I did some New York style bacon, egg, and cheese rolls. And I also had some apples that I was making apple jelly with, and I just juiced them down. You know, you put it in the pot and you put the water in there. I have a video that have not completed yet because I did not make the apple jelly yet. So that you boil it down and you get the juice out of the skins and everything else like that and the core. So I also had that, and I had it sitting in the refrigerator, and I strained it also, and then I end up making like a quick stovetop apple butter. So I hope you guys stick around to see the whole process. So I'm making a custard for the French toast. I know, everyone knows how to make French toast, but what I wanted to do, I've made French toast before and it's become very runny. So I've done research on how to do it. And this is the best recipe that I've seen, and it works. So for every 2 cups of cream, you use 4 eggs. And with this, I use 1 dozen egg, so I had 6 cups of cream. Yeah, 6 cups of cream, and I added cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. And you hear I'm still nasally. I'm still sick. I'm getting better from the head cold, but I'm still sick. And I have my little helper, little bear, my Sasha. So I use a immersion blender here because you notice like when you're using the whisk and you whisking and mixing, that's the tongue twister, mixing your cinnamon and everything, and then you put your first French toast on there, and that first one gets everything. So with the immersion blender, it's everything gets incorporated. I don't know how that works, but it works perfect, and that's what I'm doing from now on. I'm using that from now on. I actually purchased my immersion blender just like for when I was doing spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce and things like that. But it works perfect for this. In my pan, I have avocado oil and unsalted butter. I use avocado oil because it has the highest smoke point of plant-based cooking oil. So avocado oil all the way. If I'm doing something like this, I'm using avocado oil. If I'm marinating my chicken and my meats and things like that, I use olive oil. But back to our French toast. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for this bird to look like a toast, but you have that custard, like you cut into it. It is beautiful. It is delicious. Please try it. 2 cups of cream, half and half, heavy whipping cream, or even whole milk, and 4 eggs. Trust me, you're gonna love it. And I'm searching around because the thongs that I was using, it was digging into the pan. The first one didn't have like the silicone tip to it. Then I got the silicone tip one, and it tore my bread open. So I went and I got a spatula. It was so awkward. Like, look at my hands. My hands are so awkward flipping that. But they were beautiful, and the children enjoyed it. So we are multitasking here. So while the kids are out of school, I will be working for those 3 days. I'm off on Thanksgiving and the Friday. I was off Thanksgiving and Friday. I'm talking like it's coming up. It's past tense now. So I was able to get 3 quarts of apple juice, and that's the apple juice, and it was sitting in the refrigerator waiting for me to get to it. So what I have there is a mesh strainer in a container, a big container, and cheesecloth. And I'm just dripping it. I'm just pouring them down in there. I'm trying to show you guys to see if you see the sediment at the bottom from me pushing when I was straining the original juice from the first time. Sorry, I was pushing the apples, I was pushing them down to get all the juice out. So some of that apple mush and pieces came through there. So I'm trying to get all of it out so I can get the purest, most apple jelly going on here. So I'm just going to let that drip, slowly drip down into that container. So when the batch is done in there, I put it on that wire rack that you see there on the cookie sheet, and then I would transfer it to another sheet with parchment cookie sheet with parchment paper. That's what I'm explaining. And put it in the freezer so it can flash freeze. And then I would put it into the 2 gallon once it flash freezes, and I have another batch to put in the freezer right there. I would take it and put it inside of the um, freezer bag, the 2 gallon freezer bag. And I'm just, yeah. You can, I'm saying right here, you can like tie a string around it and hang it up. I know they do have jelly bags. I think they have jelly bags where you can use that for that. But I had cheesecloth. You can use cheesecloth. You can use your strainer. You can even do your jelly just like that without even doing all of this extra work. And I did that last year. So the French toast is done. That's how I'm laying them out in the bag, and I was able to get 3 layers in three um 2 gallon freezer bags. 3 layers. Okay, so that's a lot of French toast. So we're done. They're flash freeze. We're done with them. It's ready to eat. Trust me, they ate. they they had some on that day, and it was past breakfast time. So you see in the bowl I poured my juice back into the quart jars. I washed them out and I poured the juice back and I put them back in the refrigerator until I'm ready for it. And I have it still dripping into another bowl. I have the strainer and the the apples soaking inside of the cheesecloth inside of the thing, and it's still dripping. And if I get any juice from that, trust me, I am putting it into that cart, into that quart, the jar. I was able to get almost 3 quarts. It was 2 quarts and almost one more quart added. Almost. But it's fine. That's fine. So now moving on to the bacon, egg, and cheese. So I'm gonna put my bacon in the oven at 350. I didn't really like check to see how long it took for the bacon takes the bacon to cook in there, but I guess it's up to your preference if you like it crispy, if you like it a little chew to it. I like a little chew to it, and the fact that it's going to be frozen and then reheated, I don't want to cook it all the way through because then you stick it in the microwave to recook it, to reheat it, it's going to cook again, right? Amen. So this is bread I picked up from Walmart. They in the bakery they have well they have it in like the dairy section where they have like discount bread. So I got this bread at a discount. And I always check on there. And those are perfectly fine rolls. So I toast the bread, which I'm not gonna do again. I'm not gonna toast it. I'm actually just gonna butter it and keep it moving. I toast the bread, I buttered them, I did another scrambled eggs in there. I did eggs in the pan that I did the French toast in, and I had the bacon. So I just put the rolls inside of there for like I don't know 2 minutes, not even that long, to just give them a little crisp to it, which I'm not gonna do again because they came out kind of like my husband said it came out kind of rubbery, but it was they ate it. It was they could eat it, but you know I know better next time. But they were delicious. They put some ketchup on there because my kids put ketchup on everything. Everything. So now I'm going to move on to making. I said it was applesauce at first because that's what it looked like before I really strained everything, all the juices out of it. But then it came out and it looked like apple butter to me. I've never made apple butter before. I've seen apple butter. I've purchased apple butter because I was curious as to what apple butter is. And They look like apple butter. So I just scooped it into the pot, into a nonstick pot, stove down low. I put cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of sugar, brown sugar in there, and just cooked it all the way down until it was like paste, I guess, but still had some type of moisture. I try to cook all it. I don't know. It was just. You'll see. It was. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was apple butter, but it was delicious. When I say it was delicious because it was gone. Like the first day they wanted to just finish it. That's what it was right there. And I just cooked it and it got moisture inside of it, and I put a little bit of the apple juice that was in the bottom of that bowl in there, and I don't know, the sugar bubbled inside of it, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the vanilla bubbled in there. Oh my gosh. Those children, oh my gosh, they love that little concoction that I made. And I don't even know what it is. So I'm just giving you guys a closer look at that's what I got. I'm telling you. It whew, not, but the thing about it is nothing went to waste. Nothing wasted. And I put it in that little mason jar and refrigerator. So we have our three 2-quart freezer bags of French toast and one bag. It was 13. It turned out to be 13 breakfast bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. So there's no more bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. They ate that. French toast, I think you probably have like enough for one child to eat or two children to eat, possibly. So I had to get ready to go because on this day, my cousin was throwing her mother a birthday party. So I was taking my two youngest girls with me to the party, and it was starting at 4, and it was 2 o'clock already. And oh my gosh, when you're trying to get everything done and still show up, showing you the apple butter. I was so proud of myself. It's a good day, any day that you do not waste anything. It's so important to just be able to just throw something together with what you have, scraps, whatever you have in your house, to just be able to just make something that is edible and not waste it. So I'm blessed. I feel very blessed in this journey that I'm going through with the gardening and the cooking and the preserving of food. I feel very blessed because the more I do, the more knowledge I'm gaining. And in gaining that knowledge, you need to read about it. You need to look at those gardeners that are out there that are willing to assist you, are willing to help you. Like get on broke farmers chats, get on hands in the dirt, the everyday life of an OCD is chick chat. Get on those lives with them, and trust me, they're more than willing to help you. And if I have knowledge of something, definitely I will share that knowledge. Everybody teach somebody. So I just want to say, have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. If you have not done so already, please like this video. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. And also, thank you.